Hi, welcome to my presentation on How Does the Constitution Impact Me by Haley Wright. The two technology tools you will be learning about today are Nearpod for learning and Google Form for assessment. This is conducted in an in-person classroom for a 7th grade social studies class. Why technology is important. Technology is important to use for learning and assessment because a student who is engaged emotionally, behaviorally, and cognitively is a student that is invested in their learning. And technology use motivates the student to engage more. Technology use in the classroom can have a great impact on student learning. The learning outcomes for both Nearpod and Google Forms is that students will be able to identify the key principles of the U.S. Constitution, including separation of powers, checks and balances, and federalism, and demonstrate their understanding by engaging with interactive activities and assessments with Nearpod and Google Form. The rationale is the state standard for Illinois for social studies grades 6 through 8. Explain the origins, functions, and structure of government with reference to the U.S. Constitution, Illinois Constitution, and other systems of government and how they impacted multiple groups of people. An introduction to Nearpod is that it is an instructional tool to have students learn content while the teacher is tracking the progress. Nearpod allows for teachers to create interactive lessons that include quizzes, polls, videos, and open-ended questions. Interactive activities allow for engaging students, leads to higher satisfaction, and boosts the motivation to learn. Middle school students have a hard time being engaged for a long period of time, so having real participation allows students to remain focused and held accountable during the lessons. Feedback is also given to the teacher, so after the lesson concludes, the teacher can follow up with students who have performed poorly and support the student individually. A quick description about the activity is that the teacher will log into Nearpod, select the created lesson, and display the live participation code for students to join. Once all students have joined the lesson, there will be instructional tools and activities that students will complete, such as videos and informative slides, drawing activities, fill in the blank, and open-ended questions and matching. The first step in the lesson is for teachers to display the directions. The first direction is that the teacher will need to project the code on the screen for students to join. The content begins on slide 4. Slide 4, teacher will play the video. Questions will appear on students' devices. Slide 5, there will be content about the Declaration of Independence. Slide 6, there will be 3 terms and vocabulary to review. Slide 7 through 9, the preamble is listed, and students will draw a picture of what dissolve means. Slide 10 through 11, students are given the first line of the Declaration of Independence with key terms highlighted. Students then have to reciprocate and fill in the blanks. Slide 12 through 14, students have to discuss and write a response answering the question, where does the government get their power? Slide 15 and 16, students are given another excerpt from the Declaration of Independence. Students have to draw what they believe the word means. Slide 17, the teacher will play the video. Questions will appear on students' devices. Slide 18 through 21, students discuss the grievances the colonists had with King George. Slide 22 is Time to Climb, which is a review game. The next assessment tool is a Google Form quiz. The learning outcome and rationale are the same from the Nearpod tool. Google Forms is an assessment tool that can check for students' understanding of the learning objectives. Google Forms are quick and easy for teachers to create. Instructors can create an answer key that can automatically be graded, which saves time and human error. There is also a setting for teachers to provide automatic feedback to reinforce concepts, even if the students got the answer correct. Teachers can take the scores and organize it into its spreadsheet to look at trends in struggling students. Teachers should post the quiz on Learning Management System. Students should take the quiz in Lockdown Browser. Students select the best answer to each question. Students press Submit and review the answers they got correct and answers they got wrong. Teachers should check the settings before administering the quiz. Make sure lockdown mode is on and students will take the multiple choice quiz. After the quiz, the instructor can use the tabs at the top to check responses or change settings. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you have a great impact and success in using these tools.